The media has been playing a game of first either lying for the Democrats or not reporting on stories that may do them political harm, all the while claiming any opposing reporting, like here on the Salem News Channel, is misinformation, only to later claim that what they once called misinformation is now true because they have validated it. Plus, they want you to forget that they first lied and called other outlets, like the Salem News Channel, incredible. Amazing, right? Now, all of the people who claim to be very important and on the inside of the Biden White House are all pretending they had nothing to do with Biden's mental decline cover-up. Who am I talking about? You've probably seen them all on the Sunday morning talk shows, if you even still watch them. Now they're all, what, me? I had no idea. Headline The New Republic. Biden's decline hidden from own staff, explosive new book reveals. A new book exposes just how far Joe Biden's inner circle went to hide the extent of his decline. Quote, we attempted to shield him from his own staff so many people didn't realize the extent of the decline beginning in 2023. One unidentified senior aide who quit the White House in protest of Biden's campaign told Thompson and Tapper. That's Alex Thompson of Axios and Jake Tapper of CNN. A Democrat strategist who spoke to the reporting duo was more blunt. It was an abomination, the strategist said. He stole an election from the Democratic Party. He stole it from the American people. Since at least 2022, Biden struggled to maintain his trains of thought. He wavered on his top aides' names. His speeches dragged. One by one, Democrats marched in lockstep, protecting Joe Biden like Chuck Schumer.
First, when I talk to President Biden, regularly, or sometimes several times in a week, or usually several times in a week, his mental acuity is great. It's fine. It's as good as it's been over the years. I've been speaking to him for 30 years since we worked on the Brady bill and the assault weapons ban when I was a young congressman. He's fine. All this right-wing propaganda that his mental acuity has declined is wrong. He's going to win the election because he has a great record.
Yeah, right-wing propaganda. Then there was Ms. Convenient White Boy, Jasmine Crockett.
Implication being those people think he has made mistakes.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. People tried to talk about the mental acuity of Joe Biden. And as someone who was able to interact with him, I never questioned his mental acuity. But come on now.
Mm-hmm. Remember when Karine Jean-Pierre told us he was as sharp as ever?
He is as sharp as ever, as I have known him to be in my engagement, in my experience with him.
Mm-hmm. Sharp as ever. Now, this is going to be good. Jake Tapper, who wagged his fingers and excoriated and insulted anyone that had something to say, a question about Joe Biden's mental fitness, wants to be that person who gets out in front and is the grand marshal of the parade of truth.
So the White House physician, Dr. Kevin O'Connor, was telling White House aides that President Biden's deterioration of his spine, the degeneration, was so significant that if he fell one more time, that he might have to be in a wheelchair and serve in a wheelchair for his second term. But everybody pushed off the notion that he use a wheelchair until after the election. This is all part of a larger whole where the Biden White House tried to hide the extent of his deterioration, both physical and cognitive, as much as possible. In fact, as we all know, we all saw, as his shuffling gait got worse and worse from 2003 to 2004, they started putting aides around him as he walked to Marine One, the helicopter. That was to kind of hide from public view how bad his gait was, how bad his walking was, his shuffling, and also in case he stumbled again to make sure somebody was there.
Jay, how do you sleep at night? Really? CNN's got workspace in the White House. You interviewed all these important people over and over again and defended his mental decline. You said it wasn't happening. This was right-wing propaganda. You people make us all sick. Now you want to pretend you're the truth tellers. That's their game, okay? And they continue to play it. And that's my argument.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.